Hi, beautiful people. I'm so excited to share something with you that actually helped me to become a multiple six-figure business owner. And honestly, it might not be what you think. But let's just give a praise for my child going back to school today after having 3 days off. Say, hey, bub. He's not too excited. But anywho, what is so important in becoming the person you need to be to hold a multiple six-figure business? It all has to do with having standards and boundaries. And I think a lot of people don't recognize that when you are running a business, it is literally like having to have dealing with a variety of people, dealing with circumstances, dealing with challenges. Just because you might be funneling through more money doesn't mean you have less problems. And so it's really about the person that you become in the process. And so what that might look like in terms of setting a boundary is you may have a way that you package whatever it is you sell, or whatever it's your product or your services. And so you might have like a no refund policy for a certain amount of days. You may have where if you're doing a service, if your client cancels more than 2 times, it's like, no, we're not doing this again. That is the type of boundaries you have to set. And even with family and friends, because sometimes it's so easy to give to your family and friends for free and not charge. No, that's not the vibe. I stopped that years ago. And what I've realized is that if you don't put those boundaries in place and clean up the leaks, even in your personal life where things can leak over, you will find yourself self-sabotaging and not growing like you need to be. Another thing too is what standards you have in place for yourself. That is so important. You want to strive for the highest level of sustainable achievement. Not saying you want to burn yourself out, put yourself like in hustle mode, but I mean, like, what is it that you really aspire for, and what are you not going to sit back and settle for? So something, guys, I want to invite you to is the Goddess Reset with my friend Isabel Palacios. This is where she dives all into setting those boundaries, setting those standards, and putting yourself high on a pedestal. You are on the throne, and you need to know that. So go ahead, send me a message if you are interested in joining us.